Hello and welcome to EV Motoring, and it's time for another 2025 Chicago Auto Show walk around. This is the 2024 Fiat 500E, and with 117 horsepower and only 149 miles of rated range, all out of a 42 kilowatt hour battery, this might just be one of the best use cases for an electric car. Let me tell you more why. 149 miles. Think about how often do you ever drive that much in a day? You can reduce it because of cold weather, so say you have only 100 miles even. I know I very, very rarely ever drive more than 50 miles. So for me, this would be a great car to do my work commute, do some quick errands running around, and going golfing, any of that sort of stuff. We can show you that actually is pretty good utility in the back when we get there. Also, apologize for all the background noise. There's Jeep and Dodge doing Jeep and Dodge things, so lots of engine noise, squealing tires, as you would expect. But with this little quirky little Fiat 500, it's a very, very good car, but with a big price tag, almost $38,000 as this one is spec'd, starting price of just over $30,000. That's really the only tricky selling point. When you can go and get a Equinox or bigger SUV with bigger range, you can get those for basically the same price. They don't have the quirkiness and style that this little Fiat has. I'll do a quick pan and show you. We have a bunch of Fiat 500s here. Bunch of every trim is represented. But now let's head around to the front and take a look at the styling. Again, very small car, has a very small front end. I kind of like the styling they have here of these circular running lights and the headlight there in the middle. Get a nice chromed 500 emblem. Again, different in every model. They kind of, each one has a little bit of a different trim package and different styling that goes with it. We also get a little Italian flag represented here because this vehicle is built in Torino, Italy, so no tax credit on new, but there are some incredible incredible lease deals out there because you can apply the tax credit to the lease, making the payment quite small for this little quirky car. But a very, very fast sloping hood is going to allow great visibility out of the front, and then it rakes back to give more room. Then it rakes back to be a very nice sloping hood. One thing I like also is how fast the glass slopes back. I know I used to own a Mini Cooper SE, and that front windshield was like a magnet for rocks. This having that better slope should help prevent rock chips when you're cruising down the highway. At just 184 inches long, no problem fitting this car into my camera shot here. Again, very small, but yet still correctly sized that, for instance, the doors here are much bigger than you would expect out of a car this small. So getting in and out is actually easier than you think. Again, really good car for two people. You do not want to be in the back seat though. And again, here I show you the raking of the windshield to a back rear spoiler, and then dropping down. All the cars have a different rim package that goes with each of them. Charging happens right here behind door number 1. It is capable of DC charging. There are these two covers here that are frustrating to deal with, but they do help prevent dust from getting in there. Now here at the back, we have the Fiat logo, 500 logo here with a little blue accent around it. And into the back, very deep floor right here. Underneath you see the Fix-A-Flat kit, the most useless cargo cover in the world. I would take that out immediately. And then we have seats that we can fold forward. And if I took out the headrest, move the seats up a little bit, we could get those to fold down. They would not fold completely flat, but you would be able to get golf clubs back here. Barely enough room for the charging cord as well underneath there. Now there is no way I'm going to try to get in the back, but I will show you how easy it is to get in the front. Have to close the door so it stops beeping. Manual tilt and telescoping steering wheel. And I'm able to get into a pretty good driving position. If I recline, there we go. I'm able to pump the seat down. I have a very clear view of the instrument cluster. Very good view where you can't even see the hood because it rakes down so fast. And a very nice touchscreen here, actually sourced out of the Jeep lineup. If you're familiar with the touchscreen out of the Jeep Wrangler, very quick, responsive, functional touchscreen. Absolutely no storage here, but there is place to at least get your phone in here. And there's a little place up here to put your phone. And then when you look down in here, you'll see Made in Torino. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to let me know down below, would a car with range as short as this work for you? For me, I actually used to own the Mini Cooper SE, so it worked great in my lifestyle of just being a great commuter. As a second car, would this work in your household, or do you still prefer something bigger, something more with more range, preventing that range anxiety?